Hello, little dreamer. Welcome back to CleverFox, where stories drift softly like starlight and dreams bloom as gently as moonlit petals. Tonight's story is called Luna and the Star Garden. So, find your coziest spot in bed. Pull your blanket around you like a hug. Take a deep, slow breath in and exhale the day away. Are you ready? Then let's begin. There once was a girl named Luna who lived on the edge of a quiet village by the sea. Her house was small and round, with seashells on the windowsills, and a little wooden gate that creaked like it was whispering secrets to the wind. Every evening, Luna would climb the grassy hill behind her home and sit beneath the great night sky. The stars above her looked close enough to touch. Bright silver lanterns scattered across a blanket of deep blue. But Luna didn't just watch the stars. She talked to them. "Good evening, little lights," she'd whisper. "How are you shining tonight?" And though the stars couldn't speak in words, she always felt that they shimmered a bit brighter when she said hello. One night, when the wind was cool and the sea sighed softly below, a single star drifted down, floating like a feather through the air, and landed in Luna's open hands. It was no bigger than a snowflake, and yet it glowed with a warmth that filled her heart. The star pulsed gently, as if it were alive, and Luna smiled. "I'll keep you safe," she whispered. And she did. She carried the little star home, placed it in a clay pot, covered it with soil and water, and tucked it beside her window. Then she whispered, "Sleep well, little one." When Luna woke the next morning, the pot beside her bed was glowing faintly, and something green had sprouted. It wasn't like any plant she had ever seen. Its leaves shimmered like silver glass, and at the top of the tiny stem, a new bud pulsed with quiet light. Luna gasped softly. "You're growing." Every night after that, she went out to gather the faintest bits of starlight in her hands, the small glimmering dust that drifted down when the stars twinkled. She brought the light home in little jars and sprinkled it gently over the soil. Soon, her windowsill became a garden of glowing plants, each one born from a fallen star. Some had petals like moonlight. Others swayed without wind, humming softly in the dark. She called it the Star Garden. Her neighbors didn't understand. They'd peek through her window and whisper, "Why does that girl grow light instead of flowers?" But Luna only smiled, because she knew something they didn't. The stars were listening, and every plant in her garden was a wish taking root. One evening, as Luna tended her glowing plants, she noticed a shadow pass over the moon. The air shimmered, and a tall, graceful figure appeared at the edge of her garden. He wore a cloak that sparkled like the Milky Way, and in his eyes danced the colors of distant galaxies. "I am the Star Keeper," he said, in a voice that sounded like wind through the mountains. "You've been caring for my lost lights." Luna bowed her head shyly. "I didn't mean to take them. They just came to me." The Star Keeper smiled. "And you gave them a home. Stars fall to those who still believe in wonder. You've done well." He knelt beside one of her plants and brushed the petals with his hand. The star flower opened wide, releasing a trail of golden dust into the night air. "These," he said, "are wishes that never found their way back to the sky. You've helped them grow strong again." Luna's eyes sparkled. "Can they go home?" The Star Keeper nodded. "With your help." That night, under a sky thick with silver clouds, Luna carried her starflower pots up the hill where she had first spoken to the stars. The Star Keeper raised his hand, and the air filled with a soft, ringing sound. like 1,000 crystal chimes. "Now," he said, "help them rise." Luna took a deep breath, closed her eyes and whispered to the flowers, "Thank you for shining with me." One by one, the blossoms lifted from their pots. Their petals unfurled into ribbons of light, swirling higher and higher until the whole sky shimmered like a living garden. Luna gasped, tears sparkling in her eyes. She had never seen anything so beautiful. The Starkeeper smiled at her gently. "These stars will carry your kindness wherever they go. You've reminded the heavens that love helps light grow." When Luna woke the next morning, her windowsill was empty. No glowing flowers, no starlight, only the soft scent of something sweet and peaceful in the air. For a moment, she felt sad, but then she looked at her hands and saw tiny flecks of starlight still sparkling in her palms. From that day on, Luna still climbed the hill each night. She didn't need to gather the light anymore. Now she carried it inside her. And whenever she whispered to the stars, they whispered back, quietly, lovingly, in the same rhythm as her heartbeat. Tick, tock, shine, grow. The garden had never really left her. It had just taken root where it belonged, in her heart. Now, little dreamer, as you rest beneath your own blanket of stars, imagine a tiny garden glowing softly inside your chest, made of all the love, kindness, and dreams you've planted today. Breathe in that light. Feel it spread through you, warm and calm. You are peaceful. You are safe. You are shining, just like Luna. Good night, little one, and may your dreams bloom in the star garden tonight.